In this video, I will explain the sample and the simple random sampling. In research, we usually cannot study everyone in the population. So instead, we select a sample. A sample is a smaller group taken from a population to represent the whole population. Before selecting a sample, we need a sampling frame. What is the sampling frame? It's a complete list of all individuals in the population that we want to study. We give from number 1 and end up with the total number of population. So if our population is 600, as in the example on the slides, then our list will be from 1 to 600. The way we write 1 is not only 1, we write 001 because the population has 3 digits in its size. So it's 600, so 600, 3 digits. So we start with the 3 digits, end with the 3 digits. So a sampling frame is a complete list of all individuals in the population that we want to study. For example, if we are studying university students, let's say there are 5,000. The sampling frame could be a list of all enrolled students at the university, and it will start from 0001 to 5,000. One common method of selecting a sample is simple random sampling. So this is one of the methods of selecting a random sample. And it's the fundamental and the most used approach of sample selection. In simple random sampling, every individual in the sampling frame has an equal chance of being selected. There are several ways of taking a simple random sample. One method is the lottery or raffle, where each person's name or identification number is written on a slab of paper, mixed well, and set placed in a hat or in a jar, and randomly, and the name or number is randomly drawn. Similar to drawing names from a hat or from a jar when you are in certain place and you will be participating in a raffle, and they will select a name or a number randomly. So this is the same exact approach. Another method uses a random number generator. So the random number generator, using this link, you will be able to enter a number for the computer from 1 to 5,000 if we are talking about the university students, and then ask the computer to give you random numbers to select. So let's say the computer gave you 300. You take the person that has 300, you take to the research. And then if it is 400, you take 400, 401, you take 401. So you take the people, let's say you want to take 100 people, 100 individuals for your research. You keep selecting, you keep running, asking the computer to give you a random number until you get the whole sample that you need, which is the 100 out of the 1,000. So in this way, you make sure that you are randomly selecting people without any bias or without any selection. The third way is the random number table. So in the random number table, you begin at any random point in the table and follow consistent direction, either horizontally or longitudinally, but you have to be consistent in your direction. Select a number that match the assigned identification numbers from 1 to 5,000. When mainly what you do, you close your eyes, you point to the table. The table is like this. You close your eyes, you point your finger to any number on the table, and then select 3 digits or 4 digits in this case, because we are talking about the university students, 4 digits. And if the number is below 5,000, you take it. If it's above 5,000, it's not in the sampling frame, you just ignore it. So we have this example Let's say you pointed online. Let's talk about this example. Suppose a high school population has 600 students, and you want to choose 3 students for your research. You want to talk to 3 students about their vaping. So you want to select 3 students at random from this population. To select, you need to create your sampling frame from 1 to 600, which is 001 to 600. So now close your eyes and point randomly on the table and start moving either horizontally or longitudinally, but just be consistent, tracing 3 digits at a time. Take the number that is less than 600 and ignore any number more than 600. So what we are going to do, the first 6 triplets of numbers in line 15 in the table, for example, are 769. We ignore this number. 319, we take this number because it's less than 600. 528, less than 600, we take it. 955, it's more than 600, we don't take it. 809, more, we don't take it. 193, we take it. So we end up taking 319, 528, and 193. We ignore the numbers that are more than 600, which are 769 and 955 and 809. Why we are doing why we are selecting random sample or simple random sample? Because it's simple, it saves time, money, and efforts. It helps reduces bias and increase the reliability and validity of the findings from our research. Disadvantages, sometimes it's hard to do it because we need to find all the people in the population and list all the people in the population. And if the population is very large and very scattered, it's very hard to do the listing. Most of the time, if the population is small or can be counted or can be enumerated or listed, it's easy to do it, and it's easy to use simple random sample for this purpose.